Hello, welcome to the Shaman Energy card readings for January 2025, and just clearing the energetic air for this month of new readings. Some people have been asking about shamanism and also indirectly about Reiki. Just to start off with, shamanism is a very ancient belief system. They found remains of shaman and cave paintings going back hundreds of thousands of years. There are famous cave paintings in France, and there's also been burials uncovered in Europe and in the Middle East. And I will provide some links or some comments to that in the show notes. But shamanism covers a lot of different cultures, mostly indigenous Ainu and Japanese Shinto, and it is an important part of Eskimo, Native American, and Celtic cultures. In Korea, shamanism is considered a folk religion that is distinct from Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. In Tibet, shamanism was eventually replaced by Buddhism in the 9th and 10th centuries, but it came into Tibet in the 7th and 8th centuries, and prior to that, there were basically two types of shaman. A white shaman who dealt with and communicated with beneficial spirits, and black shaman who, as you probably guessed, communicated with negative, evil, and dark spirits. So if you wanted to have your crops and your livestock be well, grow well, and be productive, you would ask for a ceremony from a white shaman. If you, on the other hand, wanted to do something malicious and evil for a neighbor, you would go to a black shaman to cast a spell. And you've got the yin and the yang in that. When Buddhism came into Tibet in the 7th and 8th centuries and eventually became the dominant religion in the 9th and 10th centuries, the Buddhists, as you probably recognize, have saffron robes, and from those saffron robes came yellow shaman. When the Buddhists came into Tibet, they brought reading, writing, study, a monastic lifestyle. They built monasteries and worked with the local population, which brought them into connection with shaman. Shaman who adopted Buddhist teachings as well as continuing to practice shamanism became yellow shaman, and they would use Buddhist terminology, and even wear Buddhist clothing in the as they ministered to their tribes or their villages. Black shaman would not yield to this type of activity or change, and they were persecuted, and that's where we get white, yellow, and black shaman. The reason for bringing this up is that the founder of Reiki, Dr. Usui, studied in Tibet in various monasteries. He learned Sanskrit, and he would read the original Buddhist manuscripts, and from that we get Reiki, which he introduced into Japan in the late 19th century, and then after World War II, many characteristics of Japanese culture became part of modern Western culture, and that's where Reiki comes into play. And there are many different types of Reiki, and I follow the Usui Shaiki Ryo Tibetan Reiki, and of course Tibet, shamans, Buddhism, white shamans, black shamans, yellow shamans. That is where I get my connection, and that is what I'm attuned to. Is ultimately a form of Tibetan shamanism. So let's get on and look at the card readings for the first month of January 2025, and the first week is going to be... Hello, welcome to the Shaman Energy card reading for the week starting February the 11th, 2025. And we are using the Shamanic Medicine Oracle cards by Barbara Mickeljohn and Mickeljohn Free, and Flavia Kate Peters. So let's draw the first card from the top. I shuffled the cards, and we have insects. And we have beautiful butterflies, symbol of transformation. And all of these insects you would see around summer. And we see a lot of yellow dots here symbolizing the sun. And we have all kinds of interesting insects here. Insects are very small, but they are also extremely strong and powerful. Butterflies can fly all the way to Mexico from Canada, where I am. And spiders, they spin webs of intrigue, webs of money and resources, webs of beauty and very, very thoughtful design, very intricate design. And that's one of the things that you're being asked to support yourself with here, is thoughts of energy, thoughts of the spring that is to come. And spring is a season of the year, and you can look it up in the calendar or in Google and see when spring will happen in your jurisdiction. As I said, I'm in Canada, so it's coming very quickly. But what you need to do is think about how you're going to venture into spring with all of these wonderful things that's happening, especially the butterfly, which is a symbol of transformation, as I said. So there's a lot of things coming to you, a lot of things going to happen. You're coming into a season. Spring is a season of abundance, of newness and change, and you need to be supportive of yourself to be able to manifest that. And we have Shaman, contemplation, coming out for a second consecutive week. So as you're looking forward to spring, you need to be contemplating what it is that's going to change in your life, how things are going to evolve, and how things are going to renew in your life. The butterfly is a symbol of renewal as well as regeneration. So there's a lot of time that needs to be spent thinking about love, life, and wealth and abundance, and also the design of your life and how things fit into that. Because spiders don't just carve a web or build a web in a place that they don't think they're going to catch prey and be able to eat and live. So what you need to do is think about how all these things are going to come together. So that's a great card reading for the day. Have a great day. Take care. Bye for now.